Elliot Wilson, former editor-in-chief of Double XL and founder of Rap Radar, wants all the smoke with Cameron and Mase. Let's find out what he said on the podcast with Rory and Maury.
Media. Summer Walker's media. Cameron's running like he's Stephen A. Smith. It's what we're dealing with.
Why are you saying like he's Stephen A? Why he not running around like Cameron?
He's Cameron to be that.
That's what people be mad at you about when you say shit like that.
Which I think he should lean into. Be the old villain.
OD, that was hate.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I think people be mad at you.
Oh, it's hate.
Cam is running around like he's Stephen A. Smith. No,
why is he a journalist? Because he has an opinion? Why?
But him and Mase have proved to have a good opinion that people care about.
He got Mase having a job and really like check because the bag is there.
But Elliot, you don't think that we all come from the culture of we all sit around in our neighborhoods in front of our buildings?
But Mark, don't make you a journalist.
But I'm just saying we all sit around in our groups with our friends and talk about our opinions, music. That's all. That's all these guys are doing right now.
But that's not fair. Is Shannon Sharp a journalist?
Wow. I think Maury made a really good point here. And this is one of the facts, Elliot Wilson, for many of you who don't know, came from the Source magazine, Double XL magazine, all through the 90s, 2000. He was a staple in hip hop, you understand? But now journalism has changed. The platforms have changed. People are not reading magazines and reading newspapers as much, or even going on .coms. They're looking at apps. They're looking at YouTube, and this is where they're consuming their information. And that's a hard reality for people who have invested their entire lives into print. It's hard. It's hard for these guys. Let's hear the rest of this hate message he has for Cameron and Mase.
No, but that's the easier
experience from it.
That's where the athlete becomes the media. That's the easier Charles Barkley. That's easier transition.
So why is it easier for the athlete but not the artist?
It's not easy, but I don't like it because, like, you imagine, like, this is the shit I do well, and not everybody want to do it, and they get the celebrity off that shit. You don't like
it because you feel like they're not coming to the journalists to have this conversation.
I'm real with that,
which affects your bottom line.
The best I ever do is me with that. So then you want to be that off celebrity of what? So I can talk about that. I don't like that shit, and
wow. At least he's honest. He's boisterous. He's honest in what he's stating, and he's very matter of fact. And with that, Cameron and Mase are pretty much the same. I mean, you got some Harlem boys here, and they're definitely not going to let you talk, and they're going to remain silent. So Cameron and Mase, after hearing the criticism, responded on the show's official Instagram. This year just started, and we just chilling, minding our business, simping. Champagne emoji. And here comes this Cuba Gooding Jr. looking mother effer with his salty hating ass. The first post read, and then there was another. Hey, yo, Elliot Wilson, you washed up and nobody is checking for you. You a bona fide hater at its finest. And then there was another post where he said, hey, Elliot Wilson, then you got some nerve to be following us. But as you can see, we don't follow you. Insert clown emoji. So with that being said, Curve, your breath stank. If Pum was live, he would tell you, go that way. This is an interesting face-off for many different reasons. I mean, for a second, it kind of seems, is this an old school versus new school thing? But as you think about it a little bit more, it is hate. And I think that it is a fight over, relevancy in the industry. Elliot Wilson has a proven background, and he 100% thinks he can do podcasting better than Cameron and Mase. For whatever reason, he doesn't respect them. He doesn't respect them at all, And for me, I look at Elliot Wilson, he's had a strong hip hop journalistic background, but he has not been at CNN. He has not covered wars. He has not covered, he has done documentaries and things of that extent. So his journalist ability is limited as well. I mean, he went to LaGuardia Community College. He didn't go to premier HBCU like Howard to study journalism. He started grassroots. So I I thought someone like Elliot Wilson would find the route that Cam and Mase has taken to be respectable. You know, and if it matters, my 2 cents, Elliot Wilson, if you ever see something like this, you know, sometime, like my grandmother used to say, you get more with honey. You know, instead of being a bona fide hater, find a way to add value to the culture. You've been in the business for 30 years. Look to be a mentor. See how you can bring a segment possibly to some of these podcasts for people who want to hear you more. Just my 2 cents. But I want to hear from you. Does Elliot Wilson have a point? Should podcasters be better journalists to be successful? Want to hear from you. Make sure you guys comment. Thank you for tuning in. Catch you later. Peace.